So I'm just starting out by filling in my brows with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. I have a whole brow tutorial, so if you are interested in seeing this more in depth, I will leave a link down below for you guys, but I'm just filling them in to make them look thicker and give them more structure. Onto the face, I'm using my Natural Glamour primer to spread all over my skin to act as a smoothing base. And then for foundation, I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. This one's in the shade 220 Natural Beige. And to buff that into my skin, I'm using my Real Techniques buffing brush. As you can see, it's quite a lot darker than my face, but it does match my fake tan. Next up, I'm priming my eyes using my MAC Paint Pot in Painterly, and I'm just going to spread that all over my lid and underneath my lower lash line to create a nice base for my eyeshadows. For the eyeshadows, I'm using the Lorac Mega Pro palette, and I'm just taking Dusty Plum and Wisteria on my blending brush and just taking a mixture of those two and buffing that into the crease, and I'm sort of winging it out at the edge. So you just want to take your time to make sure these shades are nice and blended, and yeah. To further help blend out those colours and highlight the brow bone, I'm taking the shade Cream. It's just a matte whitish highlight shade, and I'm just rubbing that along my brow bone. Then I'm just deepening up the crease with the Dusty Plum shade on a smaller blending brush. This is the MAC 217, just to add some more definition. And then of course taking my blending brush again and just blending everything out. For the lid shade, I'm using this beautiful pressed pigment from L'Oreal. I forget the colour, but I'll have it down below. And I'm using my finger just to press that onto my lid. And as you can see, it's this gorgeous bronzy, shimmery, beautiful shade. I absolutely love it. And then here I'm just going back in with my blending brush to make sure that this shimmery shade and my transition shades are blended together. Going back into the palette, I'm taking this black shade called Caviar, and I'm just taking that on a flat little brush and I'm just pressing that right into my lash line to add some definition without having to do a winged eyeliner or eyeliner. Then to define my lash line, I'm using my Eye of Horus eyeliner, and I'm just going to tight line with this, and yeah, it just makes your lashes look nice and thick. And then I'm putting on some mascara. This is the Rimmel Scandaleyes Rockin Curves Mascara. Back onto the face, I'm taking the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and I'm just going to place that in sort of an upside down triangle-ish shape underneath my eyes, and I'm going to blend everything out with my Real Techniques contour brush. So just really buffing and fluffing everything out. Buffing and fluffing, really, Brie? You guys know what I mean. And then to even out the highlight that gave, I'm just taking some down the center of my face just so everything looks nice and even and there's not a huge contrast. Taking my foundation brush, I'm just going to blend the edges to make sure there's no harsh lines anywhere. Then to set my concealer, I'm taking the light cocoa shade from the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit, and I'm just going to press that underneath my eyes and down the center of my face. Then to contour, I'm taking the medium cocoa shade on my Nars Eye brush, and I'm just going to buff that under my cheekbones and flick it upwards just to give myself nice hollowed out kind of cheekbones, nice and defined. And then I'm taking some around my forehead, and I do take a little bit under my jawbone as well, I think. Then going in with a dark cocoa shade, this one's like a nice warm bronzer kind of shade. I'm using a blush brush to really buff that onto my cheeks and just blend everything out and give my face nice warmth and yeah, just look really nice and bronzed. Then for blush, I'm using this Rimmel blush, and I'm just going to apply that with a Real Techniques multitask brush just onto the apples of my cheeks and blend it back. This has a really nice sheen to it. And then to highlight my cheekbones and some other areas, I'm using my Nars Albatross highlight, which I never use, so I decided to pull it out and use it. And it's like a whitish gold highlight, so I'm using that on my Real Techniques setting brush, just applying it to all the high points of my face that I want to stand out. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply false lashes. These are the Socialized Glamorous lashes. They obviously weren't in the packet because I had them out, putting them on. But I'm just applying these obviously to my lash line, and these are seriously my favorite eyelashes, guys. I love them. Then I decided to add a little bit of this Espresso shade into the outer V and just really cut that crease kind of thing because I felt like it wasn't quite dark enough. So I just took that on my 217 and just buffed it out into that outer corner. I then went back in with the Dark Plum and Wisteria shade, or Dusty Plum, sorry, and I just took that on the same brush and buffed it underneath my lower lash line. And then I decided to go back in with the Pigment and add a little bit more on with a brush just to intensify the look. Then again, you just want to blend everything out so it's all nice and seamless. And then I took the pigment, the bronze pigment, underneath my lower lash line on an angled brush. And then once again, we are just blending everything out. Then to highlight the inner corners, I'm taking this shade called Vanilla. It's a beautiful shimmery whitish vanilla shade, and I'm just applying that to my inner corners to brighten them up. Then you just want to apply some lower lash mascara, and then for the lips, I'm using this nude lip liner from Rimmel, and I'm going to line the entire outline of my lips. I'm not going to fill them in. And then for a lipstick, I'm going in with this Rimmel Kate Moss Nude lipstick. I'll have the number listed down below. It is such a gorgeous, gorgeous nude lipstick. So I'm just going to apply that, and then the look is finished. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!